What's up, guys? It's the moment for meathead the meatless, and today I want to answer the question: is it difficult to be a vegan? Is it difficult to follow a vegan diet? You hear people saying, on social media and in real life, you hear people saying like, "Oh man, that's tough to get right. I could never do that," or things like that, and they think it's an extreme diet that it's hard to get right, and that's just not true. That's not accurate. That's false. So the first thing is that people think that being vegan is extreme. It sounds extreme because not everybody does it. Most people do something different. So people think anything that's different is extreme. So that's number one. So it's not extreme. Okay, you're cutting out animal products, right? But you still have thousands of different things that you can eat. There's so many different things you can eat, so many different variations. There are even um, alternatives for everything. There are alternatives for everything that are good. You just find the ones that you prefer. Um, but it's not, my point is, it's not difficult. If you just don't want to do it, then okay, just don't do it. But don't try to make up a story that it's difficult. It's not difficult. I promise you, it's not difficult. If you just eat mostly whole plant based foods and you try to get a bit of variety in your diet, you eat balanced meals, right? You go for carb, protein, fat source. If you do that, you're covered. Okay. And then the next thing is that some people say B12. They say that if you have, uh, if you go vegan, you have to take a B12 supplement. So therefore, it can't be a natural diet because in nature, you couldn't take a B12 supplement. Well, it's crazy because I hear some vegan scientists in this argument, and their rebuttal is, it blows my mind because even they say, they're like, well, it's just a supplement. That's not a big deal. Basically, it's not a big deal to have to take a supplement. I agree. It's not a big deal to have to take a B12 supplement. It's okay to take a supplement. Everybody healthy takes, like, people who care about health take supplements because they want to cover all of their bases. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a bad thing. Go to your local gym and look at the people that are really in shape and ask them what supplements they take. It'll be like ridiculous the amount of supplements they take. I hardly take any supplements, but I take a couple. So now keep in mind, you don't have to take B12. It's just recommended. But the thing about it is that if you were in nature, if you were in an ideal, like, natural environment, the fruits and veggies that you ate would come out of the soil. You wipe off the soil, they'd still have soil on them. You get B12 that way because it would be in the soil, but the soil's been depleted of B12. So that's number one. And then also, we wash our hands so much. Our world is so clean, and we have to do that because of the diseases that can infect and kill people and things like that. So we do have to be clean like that. But that's why we don't get B12. There are so many ways to get B12 that you get it naturally in nature. So it's not a difficult thing to get, and it's not something that, oh, meat has B12. It's not like that, right? A lot of the animals that we eat that have B12, they have B12 because they're, like, let's say, like beef. Like a lot of my carnivore brothers and sisters, much love to you guys, but a lot of them don't understand that a lot of the cows are given a B12 supplement, and that's why, because they're deficient in it, right? So but the idea is, like, if you want to take a B12 supplement, you can take it. It's really, 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 really cheap, and it's the easiest thing to take. You can get certain ones that you like mega dose, and you just take it like once a week or something like that. So it's not inconvenient. It's not even close to expensive or anything like that. You can get it everywhere. So B12, and then if you don't get enough sunlight, then vitamin D is recommended. Vitamin D3 particularly, and so that's those are things that you have to take because you're not living in a natural kind of environment. They're not flaws of nature. They're not flaws caused by the vegan diet, right? So, um, so yeah, that's. I just wanted to cover those 2 points, guys. There's a lot more that I could really cover, um, but yeah, for now, I'm just gonna stick with those 2 things, guys, because I think that it's so important because so many people think that it's so difficult. They're like, oh, I can never do that. And it's like, yes, you could. Yes, you could. It's not as hard as you think. It's really easy. Really easy. It's as simple as watching a couple of YouTube videos, watching some vegan what I eat in a days, watching some vegan what I eat in a weeks, watching a couple of videos that'll tell you from a scientific standpoint, if you need to have that reassurance, looking at the fact that a plant-based diet has proven to be safe and healthy for anyone and everyone in all stages of life. And then if you want to start looking at some other things like the fact that a whole food, low fat, plant-based diet has actually been shown to reverse heart disease. It's literally reversed heart disease. And then if you look at someone like Dr. Brooke Goldner, who's reversed lupus on a raw plant-based diet, and she's also reversed lupus and many other autoimmune diseases in her patients through this protocol that she has. And it's a raw vegan protocol. It's a raw vegan protocol, and it's very specific. But my point is, it's a very, 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 very healthy way to eat. It's not hard to do it, to get it right. Yes, if you eat processed food, that's not eating healthy. Processed food is not eating healthy. You can eat processed food, but understand that it's processed food, vegan or not. Processed food is processed food. So understand that. And yes, you can eat processed food and be healthy. You don't have to not eat any processed food. It's a personal decision. But you know, I say enjoy, do what you need to do to enjoy yourself. But being healthy is enjoyable, right? So mix it all in if that's what you want to do. Um, but it's not difficult, guys. It's easy. You guys can do it. And if you need some help, if you need one-on-one coaching, somebody to help you to switch to a vegan diet or stay on a vegan diet, or if you want to take it a step further and you want to go raw, if you want to build muscle while doing any of these things, if you want to lose body fat while doing any of these things, if you want to do both at the same time, then I'm your guy. Just send me an email. I'll leave my email in the description below, and we'll talk about if we can work one-on-one. And let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Please like, comment if you like the video, and nice comments only, please. And I'll see you on the next one.